dim out on us tonight. Hello, hello. If you're new here, don't be shy. Come in the chat. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, thank you. Bum, bum, bum. Hello. What's that? Oh, Facebook. They be doing too much. I was like, what is she doing? Oh, her dog must be pregnant or something. Because she's like wiping the dog nipple. I was like, what is she doing? What is she doing? I don't know if it's infected or what. I was like, what is she doing? Is anyone else's dog this dramatic? I'll say, no, what's wrong? She gives the saddest little face with this slow tail wag. With the slow tail wag. Then I ask who did it. Something serious happened and she looks around the room with puppy dog eyes. When her hormones or allergies flare up, she starts itching. So I clean her up, apply ointment, and dress her in comfy shirt. That's why she fully indulges in the care and so dramatic. Because you dramatic. Ain't nobody tell you to do all that. Hey. Hello. How are ya? How are you this evening? Oh, yes, the book face. Yes. My wrists are kind of sore today from all that flipping. Yeah. I'm good. Ooh, the way these wrists. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. You should get off Facebook. You know what happens though in the bottomless pit. Come here. All right. Hello, J is less than 3. Not y'all making me do math in the chat. Please listen. It's been a minute. I'm finding a flip. Well, I'm just saying like the handstands and stuff. So they're a little sore. Because the last 2 days I did class, but I was doing the forearms. So I was trying to do this. I was like, this is hard. And so this is my first day back to doing. I was like, well, let me just give my wrist a break. It's my first day really back at doing full handstands. And whoo, wee baby. Honestly, I'm tired from flipping. It's too much on my feet. That's weird because I feel like it would be more on the hands. I guess maybe you're planting too hard or something. You look like... Aw. They're alright. They kind of cute. They're not really, I would say like done at the moment. Like they're painted, but I haven't had a pedicure in a minute. So, yeah. That's, you consider that foul. Hello, Leo. How are you? When is your birthday, Leo? We've heard worse, Deem. You know we've heard way worse. um, let's see here. What's your question? December 31st. Ah, is that a Capricorn? Interesting. I don't know a lot about Capricorns. I've always heard that y'all are low key, kind of cray cray. Is that true? Mm-hmm. So what does that look like? I am. Hey, Sean. How are you? I am in Columbia right now, South Carolina. When you say Washington, Washington State or Washington, D.C., because you know. Which one? What's the difference? Leo, you said you're more insane than crazy, so what's the difference? Oh, thank you for clarifying for me. What is there to do in Washington State? I do have a long distance relative out in Washington State. But I have not been to Washington State. The furthest I've been on that side of the world was LA. So I have not made it to the Wash. Then they live in Seattle. So Washington. He said I hate this. Are you bred there? Like born and bred there? Washington? You like born and raised, huh? You can like hike around in the mountains. Are only an hour away from the beaches at most. And in some places the cliffs drops off to the ocean. Ooh, that sounds so pretty. Does it rain a lot there, or am I overthinking it because I seen Sleepless in Seattle like 20,000 years ago? So you have mountains and beaches. That sounds so pretty. Born and raised. Rain 2/3 of the year, but it's mostly not too bad. Hey, Misfit. Yeah, alright? It does sound nice, right? Okay, born and raised 2/3 of the year, but mostly not too bad. Thank you, Misfit. Okay, cool. How old are you, Leo? Let's see here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here. And help me get monetized and watch my 4,000 watch hours by watching this live back or watching any of my previous lives back. Let's see here. Oh, Taurus G. I have no idea what that is. The attention you give to your nails is attractive. Thank you, Eric. Okay, let's see here. Oh my god, I just had it. What did I just have? I just had it. Oh. Excuse me. I do have to keep them, because I'm in this class, this handstand class. I had to keep my nails short because the way that we be like, I think I'm gonna have to keep my thumbs even shorter. I just cut this one. What was I looking for? There we go. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you, Miss Fat. Thank you, Eric. A pistol. And you like to hear the ASMR of a pistol? I'm not following. Yeah. So it's fun, actually. Because there's so many of us who are trying to, or I say, who are working out our bodies, making sure we stay fit. We're getting summer bod ready, right? And I think, although I'm not quite 40, 40 is like the new 20, you know what I mean? Because ladies right now in their 40s and 50s, they look great. They look so good for their age. And so it's like, yeah, we can. Why not? Because we can. And like, we're millennials, but we just got here. We just starting to feel ourselves a little bit like, okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this now a little bit better. So yeah, outside. But this class is not for the weak, okay? I sweat more in this class than I do walking an hour outside in 80-degree weather with my jacket on. That's how much. And it's interesting because you don't realize how much, how heavy you are until you flip yourself upside down. You go, oh, you're heavy. You heavy. But the thing about gravity is, once you feel heavy until you actually are in alignment, and then once you're in alignment, all the weight is gone, and then it feels weird because you're like, wait a minute, I was heavy, and then once you get to like that straight up down position, then you get so light it freaks you out, and then you want to fall. You're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But apparently, I've heard from a lot of different people, your body loves to balance. So it really gets excited when you balance it. And it feels so, it really feels like you're in an alternate universe when you balance. And your body feels like it's like, it's almost like you're in outer space or something. It's just really cool. It's cool. I'm sleepy. They got ASMR for anything you might be into. That's true. Hey, Robert. How are you? Thanks for your attention. You're welcome, Eric. Millennials just age better. Facts. Is that Flacco? Hey, Flacco. How are you? I have 2 pistols, AK-47, AR-15, Draco, shotgun, over. Okay. Hello, Chill Will. How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. It's fun. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Okay. I need some socks. Put some socks on. Any of those. You think I'm arrogant? I don't think I'm arrogant. I just think very highly of myself. Alright, I'm gonna bring y'all in a little bit closer. Alright, here we go. It's an awesome collection. Great, just being late. Not you, Flacco, being lazy. You know, June is the month for Quantum Leap. The next 4 months, actually. June, July, August, September. Tomorrow is supposed to be sow the seeds, reap the rewards. Apparently, you're supposed to go out on dates and be creative. I forgot about that. Take risks. So, sow the seeds, reap the rewards, go out on dates, be creative, and take risks. Tomorrow is the strongest day for it. Although, you know, it could have been today, it could have been tomorrow, it could be the next day. So basically, take action. So we already said June was a month of love and relationships. So if you are looking to attract love and relationships, it is the season for it. But in order for you to do that, make sure you are in vibration, high vibration for it. Meaning, cultivate your space around it, right? If that's what you want to attract, don't watch like low vibrational stuff, you know? Call of Duty in real life over here. Gotta rock the cool socks. I love, when I tell you I love some socks, like, yeah, I love socks. I love like really like furry or fuzzy socks. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite things. Do any men attend your classes? Yeah, of course. Why would you not think so? We're all the same, right? Like humans, we're all the same. We all need the same things. It's just a different energy. Oh, yeah. You want to take one of my classes, Eric? Would you like to be teacher's pet? Forget. Beware of the dogs. Beware of the owner. What? Oh my goodness. Welcome to the mute stream. Ha 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 ha. We're not muted today. That was so funny though. Like I cracked up. That was hilarious. Okay. Very attractive that you think very highly of yourself. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. If you don't love yourself, who will? Come on. Nobody's supposed to love you better than you love yourself. That's backwards. Fill in the blank. That's backwards. I call the SS silent stream. It was one time. It just was one time. But you know what? I know y'all liked it. Y'all liked it. You liked it. What can I say? I like to keep you on your toes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And help us get to 4,000 watch hours. Go back and watch a video. Go back and watch the stream. Let the stream watch you. You know, something like that. At this point, it's got to be on purpose. Well, I started off with writing my journal is I wrote on the first page. Skipped the second one. Went on the third page and wrote Asia 1 times 12. Huh? I'm so confused, Dean. What does that mean? Asia, I forgot to write in my journal today. But when I do, I'll list the date as June 3rd. Yes. At this point, it's coming on purpose. The way I started off with writing my journal is I wrote on the first page, skipped the second, went to the third page, and wrote Asia 1 times 12. So, are you going to go back to those pages or what? Oh, you know what I did today? I did a how dump. And I wanted to tell you about that. That's actually my 30-day manifestation. Yeah, but I will give this to you all because I do think it's very powerful. And it is one of the best ways to release your mind of things that are keeping you stuck or keeping you like in a situation of like, I don't know what to do. Or you're overthinking, you feel like your brain is crowded with too much stuff. So it's called the How Dump. And it's from Reagan Hillier. Basically what you do is you are going to take hey Jerry, how are you? Hello Jerome, how are you? Basically what you're going to do is you're going to take out your journal, take a pen. I like to, usually what I do on my how dumps is usually I set my timer for like 10 or 15 minutes. And then, and this is just for one particular thing. Like, let's say you are trying to like, you don't know how you are, somebody give me a scenario. Like, maybe like, you don't know how you're going to pay your rent or something like that. So you will you'll put the timer on 15 minutes and you'll think of how many ways that you possibly can think of how this money can get to you so that you can pay your rent or whatever. And you set the timer and you just go to town. Like, hey, I think, I can get it from my friend. I think I could, take it out of my savings. I think I could take it out of my IRA. I think I could get an extra shift at work. I think I could get that unexpected check that I was waiting on for 2 months to come in. I think I could get a call from a friend who's moving and he normally pays well for the extra job, or you know what I mean? Like, and you just start thinking of all the random ways that you think that you can get to be able to pay rent, or like maybe they gave you an extra credit on your rent so you don't even need to pay this month, or whatever the case is. And you start thinking of all the different ways that you could potentially get that thing. And so what that does is it takes it out of your brain and puts it on the paper. So now your brain can think like, oh, thank you, God for like giving me space now. And it's almost like you've decluttered your brain because you've taken all the guesswork out and put it on paper. And then also it gives you um, that knowing, like here, universe, even though none of this is probably gonna happen, I'm just gonna give you all the possibilities that I can think of is how you gonna bring this money to me, and then I'll let you be creative and figure out which one you want to choose to bring it to me. But it also kind of gives you that element of surprise now, because now you get to figure out, or now you get to see exactly how it comes back to you, because the universe is always working in your favor. God is always working on your side. So that's one thing that I did do today, and so I do encourage you all to do it if you are feeling in a space of stuck, or you are feeling a space of like not really sure what to do, or if you're contemplating something in particular. You may be contemplating a relationship, you may be contemplating maybe a move or a new job or something like that. And so just you can just write about different ways that can come to you and see if that helps you, because I know once I've done it in the past. I've done it several few times now, and usually when I do it, I felt the best sleep. You hear me? I had the best sleep. Okay. Neither, Eric. I would rather somebody else kiss it. Hi, Boo Boo. Hi, Jerome. Hello, Jerry. Hola. Hola. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Dean. All good. Thank you, Jerome. Yes, I'll write it in the blank pages. Looking good, yes. Thank you, Jerome. Managing finances. Okay, yeah. Love that you study. Oh, gracias. Home sweet home. Oh, I like it. Nothing like home, yeah. That Facebook Marketplace is great if you gotta make rent in a pinch. Okay. I don't know. I have not. I've donated some stuff on the Facebook Marketplace, but that's as far as I've gotten with Facebook. I haven't. I looked at one place on there. They had a place to rent on there, and I looked at the house. And I was like, oh, this looks like such a cute house. And then and they wanted me to do the application fee or something, pay for the application. I was like, why have to pay for the application fee? I was like, I haven't even seen the house yet. And so something was like, you should just go over there. So me and my sister drove over there, and it was the weirdest thing. Now I'm telling. Now now listen to this. So we drive over there, and it turns out that it actually was a scam. The house was for sale. Yeah, the house was for sale for rent. The house was for sale. The scam was it was for rent, I think. It was something like that. It's like a 2-bedroom. It was a cute house. You couldn't really, but I think it had the for sale sign out there. And so when I, drove up there and looked at it, I was like, oh, it's really cute. And so I happened to ask, somebody was either there or across the way or something. And they said that the person had moved out and they were trying to sell it. And so I was telling myself, well, there's somebody out there trying to scam, trying to, act like it's theirs. So I was like, so, you might want to check into that. But the interesting thing was that right next door, this is what I tell you about my trees. Right next door, the entire tree fell almost on the house next door. Literally missed the house by like, you could just see all the branches and stuff, and it had like grazed the porch or something. The guy said his power had been out for 3 days. he had no electricity. And I told him, I say, now mind you, he's sitting out on the porch. This big old tree. I want to see. I have to go back and look and see. What year was that? See if I took a picture, because he's literally sitting outside this big behind tree. And he was like, yeah, I was. I think he was in the house when it happened, but it had just like missed. That's why I say trees are alive, because that tree would have taken that house all the way out. But it had just missed it by like a hair. Like it might have caught the corner of it or something. But yeah, I just thought that was so crazy. And I told him, I was like, well, if you haven't had water or you haven't had electricity in 3 days, I told him you can call them and tell them that you want a credit. And he was like, oh, you can do that? I said, yeah, you can do that. Anytime you have a disruption of a service, whether that is probably not water, because water is metered, but if you have like a light bill, if you have internet bill and like your internet's out for 3 or 4 days, if your power is out for 8 hours, 9 hours, or whatever the case is, you can call them and say, hey, I got my power back on, but it was out from this time to this time and I would like a credit. And they will credit your account. You do have to ask for it, because they do not do that junk for free, right? They don't just offer that stuff. So you do have to call that in. But yes, you can get credit for that. Hey, Nandy, how are you? Thank you, Eric. I dropped off 10 plus years ago. Gotta make. Gotcha. Chill. How old are you? Chill. Well, I am in my late 30s. I got a birthday coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Love you, study. Thank you, Jerry. Gracias. Misfit, understand that, bro. Look at my banners, look at the prints. You know why they named it Facebook. Nice dude. I bought a dog. Oh, you bought a dog. The lady on the call today had a dog, and she was like, I go to foster. She was like, I was going to foster for a little while. She's like, but I can already tell we're going to keep her. She was like, anytime I go get a foster dog, she's like, but they were going to euthanize her. And she was like, here I am. Got another dog. But her older dog had just passed, so I think it was fitting for her. And I was like, oh, mine's coming up on a year too that my baby's gone. So what kind of dog did you get, Flacco? Marketplace is good for real estate stuff. Cars and housing is for sketch. Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, thank you. So after that, I was like, yeah, we're not doing Facebook Marketplace no more. It's a little too creepy. But you normally can tell it like scams, because when they're overseas, they don't write like us, right? Like if you see stuff that says hello dear, he's like, ooh, yeah, I know that's a scam. Who are you talking to? We're not 85. So yeah, but they had like there's like the application was a little off. Like it was like like the words weren't like writing right and stuff like that. Kind of weird stuff. That's all. Definitely, bro. Can't trust it. A tree fell on my neighbor's side across from me last week. Right. And where did it fall and how did it fall? Did it miss the house? Did it fall in the house? Did it just graze the house? Did it come beside the house? I'm always curious to know how it fell, because they don't intentionally fall. And I find that they always find ways to just miss you. Just miss the house, just miss very seldomly I think they actually fall on the house. If they fell on the house, and that's another story. Still working on my 6 tree scents, okay? Nice tip, Aysia. Definitely gonna try that next time. Absolutely. I'm over 10 years old and you have the palm. I know you meant that too, Eric. That palm of my hand. Mm-hmm. That's what you say. Oh, thank you, Chillwell. Start the clock. It actually... Start what clock? It actually hit the side of her house and it went through her wall. Ooh wee! How big was her tree? Was she injured in any way? And you said it was a storm too. Eric is what, 50? 49, 50? Like that. Look at, oh gosh. I never could get through a chat. What does that eat? I don't even think I want to know what that means, Misfit. Okay, good. She wasn't home. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I don't think they do it on purpose. I don't believe so. I know so. They're too special. Trees are too special. I feel like trees are like, I have two different theories on trees and when they fall and how they fall. One theory is that that we all have a tree, right? And so, like, if a tree falls, then maybe that person's time is gone, right? So they've gone on. And so that tree falls. And then I also think that if you see a tree and you see like vines and like weeds and stuff, and so there are certain things that can choke out trees, like vines and weeds will choke out a tree. Like if you ever see them like start to slowly like cover the tree, they'll choke it out from the root and then they'll come up, and then so that's what makes the tree die, because the vines have taken it over. And so my thought process is all those vines that have taken over that tree is almost essentially like either like your health things that are happening to you, your negative thoughts, your ailments, you know what I mean? Like all the things that you feel that are keeping you stuck. I feel like those are the vines around your tree that are choking out your tree. And so I'm always very mindful of what's around my tree. Like what am I keeping around my tree that could potentially be choking me out, and the vines and the weeds, and how do I pull them off? So before I moved out of my old house, I had this tree and it had the vines on it like that. And I was looking at it and I could see the vines like on the tree, but I couldn't really break them. So every couple of days, I would try and kind of rip a little bit off, rip a little off, rip a little off. And so one day I finally got to the place where I finally ripped all of it off, and I just felt like a calmness. I don't know, but it happened. It was like a good calm for like 5 months. And I knew the energy had shifted, and I felt like it had something to do with that, like just breaking the vines off that tree. So Eric, you had to get a one-on-one because you be wanting too much stuff. Be wanting all my time. This is time for everybody. It was crazy because that night I just heard a big boom, and Bae woke up and she said, "What's that noise?" I don't know. Then the next morning we saw it laying on her wall. Wow. Yeah, they do fall quite hard, you know? I definitely caught it. Think nobody else. What did I miss? They don't like it when I tell them the truth. Aysia gives everyone her time. Yes, thank you, Nandy. She was. Who's going off that day? Ooh. And then it's also interesting because you have to think about, like, yes, the tree fell on the lady's house and stuff. What was her mindset like? What was she thinking about, right? Because you will manifest what you think about. And so if you're thinking, oh, I hope something else doesn't crazy to happen today, and then something happens, well. Be mindful of your thoughts. Always. Always. I never knew there was more than one way to work with your hands. Oh. We use our hands all the time. Hello, Big 59. I love you, baby. God bless you. Oh, thank you, Big 59. Welcome to our chat. Love you as well. Thank you for saying that. Everybody, welcome Big 59 to the chat. Are you actually 59 or were you born in 59? What's the story behind your name? My neighbor was, but she was wondering exactly how. She has 2 daughters. Did she have, are y'all in homes? Are y'all in apartments or what? 20, where did 59 come from? I did have a pet cat, actually. I don't know that I would call it a pet cat. I would just say cat. But that's cool. Yes, I did. Her name was Destiny. And she was a Siamese and Persian. She was Siamese and Persian. She was beautiful, really pretty. And then, the cat, the way cats just jump on countertops, and the way that I'm African American, and in my household, we don't do that. She had gotten fleas, I remember, and then we had got her that flea collar. We really didn't do nothing. And then she got rid of him, and then she got him again. And then when she jumped on that countertop with them flea things, oh yeah, she had to go. And all this, she's really, really pretty. We ended up giving her to some lady. And I think she put the lady in the hospital. That's the last I know. I guess with her sharp paws or something, I guess. I meant claws, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Hello, Kayla. Hello, Cyril. Hello, Noel. Did I get everybody? 23. Wow. Okay, big 59. Well, 59, please feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, Dean. Would I ever have a pet rabbit, Nandy? Great question. I did have a pet rabbit. I feel like now that I think about it, I've had a few pets. Yes, I had a pet rabbit. We named him Thumper. He was a boy. Rabbits eat everything. Everything. I remember we must have had like a higher stove, because I remember him getting up underneath the stove, and like that was like his hiding place. I guess because it was like warm up under there or something. And he used to eat my shoes. Like I had this is like when I was young though, like elementary school. And I had like these sandals that almost were kind of like a styrofoam type foamy type stuff. And I would have like bites out of my foam shoes and stuff. And then, rabbits have like these little mini poops. Like they're like little round balls. They're cute, but they're like it'd be like the size of like this. You know what I mean? Like they were tiny. They're little round little pebbles everywhere. So even but they ate, carrots and celery and stuff. But even after we got rid of him, I guess we gave him back to the store. So my mom was like, she ain't doing that. It's too much. And then I want to say, like, after we gave him back, I think we still found little pebbles for like a year. But yes, I did have a rabbit. They called me 59 in school. Really? Why? 59? Why? Hello, Noel. Hello, Surreal. My cats seem more than too clingy for me. They chase your feet while you sleep. Cats are like women, though. Cats are very intuitive. Very spiritual as well. Very spiritual. Hello, Kayla. Oh, welcome, Noel. Is your first time in the chat? Welcome, Kayla. If you are just joining us, my name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every night around 10:30. Hit the notification bell and let us know. Or so you can be notified when we go live. I am on the journey to 4,000 watch hours. So we go live every night. Please like and subscribe. And if you have time, go back and watch one of our previous lives. Or go back and watch this one so you can help us get to our 4,000 watch hours so we can get monetized. Thank you in advance. All right, let's read this chat. What's the cost of all 59? Hello. You strike me as a rabbit person. How do I strike you as a rabbit person? Please do tell, because I feel like I'm more like turtle pace. But actually, I could see the rabbit because, like, the tortoise and the hare, rabbits start off really fast and then they kind of like, I'm tired. That might be the Gemini me, like, yeah, I want to do something new. Yes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do something different. I subbed. Oh, thank you, Noel. All new viewers in the chat, please like, comment, and if you haven't already. Thank you, Deem. You had rabbits too? Oh, that's so cool. What did you name them? I really enjoyed my rabbit. And then from time to time, I'll see rabbits around here, but I can't catch them. They're so fast. There was one here. Oh my God, what was that? When was the last time I was here? It was a couple years back. It was tiny, like maybe like the palm of my hand. It was a tiny little rabbit. It was so cute. So cute. I love trees. I miss my snake plant. I hope my sister doesn't kill it because she don't water it. It is cute. They do have like these little pebble poops. They're cute. I mean, like, don't do nothing with it, but it's not like, like when your dog poops and you're like, oh my gosh, why would you poop there? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But it's just like, it's just so cute. You just like pick it up and throw it away. You know what I mean? Like it's not that bad of a yuck. And it's like, they dry hard and they just, they're not bad. Like if I had to pick up poop, that'd be it. Oh, Puerto Rican. Okay, Puerto Rican. No, I'll say Puerto Rican. Let me see. We love people who are diverse. And then we also love accents. Do you have an accent? Because you said Brooklyn. Let me see here. Okay. Probably. Excuse me. Probably what? Probably pet twigs in a fish tank somewhere too. No idea what that means. Turn on post notifications. Thank you, Dean. I see the way you... You see the way I do popcorn? Stop it. I need some... You know what? I Googled tonight how to make homemade popcorn. Because remember, that one bag I didn't finish. And then I Googled it. And apparently, you take coconut oil. Take a tablespoon of coconut oil. And medium to high heat. Melt it down in the pot. And then you put the what you call them? The kernels. You put the kernels in there, and you mix them in, and then you put it on medium to high heat. But you don't keep it on the eye. You hover over the eye so that way they don't burn. And then you let them pop, 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 pop until you stop hearing pops. So that way it won't burn. And then when you take it off, don't open the top until you move it to a different location, and maybe let it cool down a little bit first. And then open the top then, because if you open it then right over the heat, the moisture is going to drip down to it, and then it's going to make your popcorn soggy. So I found that out today. So I will be trying that. I was going to do that today, but I guess I forgot. Rabbits have a lot of it. Oh, I have not had rabbit babies yet. I would like, I say this, but this is probably like way after I finish traveling. Or maybe I get the compound and then I travel. But I would like to have like a really large, like, family compound that has all of my, like, vegetables and garden and all that stuff. Like, I want everything. I gotta have cashews. I don't know how they make cashews. I don't know. Are they like cashew trees or something? I don't know about cashews. Let me Google it. But I definitely want almonds. I want cashews, avocados, tomatoes, cucumbers. I guess I could do strawberries and blueberries. Definitely onions. They stink though. Onions stink. I could do lettuce. So yeah. I definitely want some veggies, some good old veggies. Good fruits and stuff. Yeah. Oh, baby rabbits. Like Cocoa Puff cereal. You know what? They do look like Cocoa Puff cereal. Chuba, I had a dog. He died last year. It's coming up on a year of his passing. Yeah, it's about another week or so. I can imagine that. Beautiful. Love, I like your life. Thank you, Jerry. J Villa. Oh, why are you laughing? Oh, yeah. Hey, Christian. How are you? What's up, big fan? Boricua. Cubano. Mexicano. Latino. Yep, I have no idea what that means. Looks so pretty. Thank you, Eric. What's up, little bro? I don't know why they'd be like, yay! Christian's done with 6th grade. Ooh. That's good. Congratulations. What do you mean you're medium? What does that mean? Huh? Vaseline. Eric. I'm going to give you my PayPal, sir, because you be doing too much. Christian, that's great news. On to the 7th grade. Woo, woo, woo. Noel, open 9 to 5. smiles like my life story. Thanks, you're welcome. I've heard that. I've not seen that. I've just heard it. Is that why y'all think I'm supposed to have a rabbit? That would not be me. That would not be the case. Deem, when are you going live? No problem. You can do it. I'm really sure I've been working on my mental health and physical. Oh, that's beautiful, Deem. That's beautiful. You're speaking apples. I'm speaking oranges. We making bananas. All right, Noel. I love bananas too. They're my favorite fruits. The only reason why I didn't say that is because I don't know. I've never had an authentic banana. Have you all? Because you know the ones we have in America are like crossbreeds. Because really and truly, if you ever seen an actual banana, it's like this big and it has seeds in it. And so I'm low-key kind of freaking out about that because I've never had a banana with seeds in it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you have 2 dogs, Christian? Okay, cool. Sorry to hear that your dog transitioned. Thank you, Nandy. I appreciate that. You know, I do have medium. Chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. Medium rare. I'm well done. You're well done? Okay. Chilling in the ceiling with no fan. I'm half good, half bad. Listen, I'm not opposed to anybody in their villain era right now. And villain era does not mean that you're evil. It just means you're doing things that are against the norm, right? So people will be like, oh my gosh, why are you doing that? Because I want to shake it up a little bit. Do things that are more in your wheelhouse of alignment, right? It may be out of alignment to other people, but it's in alignment to you. Which is about to be really fun very soon. I'll keep you posted. If you drop the PayPal, then Eric will make you rich. The PayPal is already in my description. You can donate anytime. I do have a birthday coming up. Feel free to donate. Thank you in advance. All right. It's in the description on my page. I don't put it on these lives. Jesus Christ. Hello. What do you mean by authentic banana? Yeah, so yeah, bananas by our bananas here in America are crossbred with some other fruit. So we call them bananas, but bananas actually have seeds, and bananas are very tiny. If you ever seen them, you know they come like. Let me see if I can find it for you. I'm a banana. I love bananas. I'm a coconut. You had to bring my darkness out of me. Who gotta bring the darkness? Nobody has to do anything. You have to choose that. Okay. I'm gonna say organic bananas. I'm gonna say real bananas. A real banana refers to the fruit produced by banana trees commonly known as Cavendish banana. that is widely available in grocery stores. These are that one exists. These are seedless, elongated and curved, and yellow peel when ripe and a soft, creamy texture. The banana is botanically a berry produced by several species of the genus Musa and is popular. No, that's not.
We are in the jungle, and this is what a real banana looks like. Look at this. These are wild bananas. Look how tiny they are. Like a finger. You see? Smaller than my finger. But the most exciting thing about wild bananas is this. They are full of seeds. Not at all like your regular banana.
It's freaking me out, isn't it? It's weird looking.
Can you hear the crunch?
Ah!
The seeds are very crunchy, but it makes the flavor a little bit bitter. So you kind of don't want to crunch them, right? Look, full of seeds. These are wild bananas. This is what a real banana looks like. We are in the jungle, and this is what a real banana looks like. Look at this. These are...
So, yeah. I mean, I still, I owe it to myself because I do like bananas to try it. It's just really throwing me off, though. Because why they, look like that? Let's just round of applause. Yes. Good job, Christian. I'm in my villain era. I stopped talking about my height. Does that make you a villain? Because you talk about your height. Your birthday's every day. Okay, Noah, I see you. I hear you. Birthday every day. Okay. Let me see. A villain era is a social media trend that describes a period where individuals intentionally prioritize. Here it is. That's good. I like this one. A villain area is a social media trend that describes a period where individuals intentionally prioritize their own needs, their own desires, and their own boundaries over the needs and expectations of others. It's all about embracing self-centered approach. It's all about embracing a self-centered approach, even if it means being perceived as a villain by those around them. So yes, I want you all to be in your villain era, okay? Banana by association. Oh, you guys are so short. So then a reference to the villain era. Okay. I'm 6 foot. Yeah, took the pup. Excuse me. Banana is the only fruit that had its own republic. Yep. It did look weird, right? It's mine either. Enough. Mr. Fit, right? Huh? I'm not gonna do that because I really be in the wild world. You're not gonna do what? Villain era? What you mean? What you mean? I have no idea. No clue. Me too. Thanks. You have your own galaxy? Nice. Nice. 2 days in a row I have not ate. I mean, I did eat. I ate light. Kind of like a baby. Part of me wants popcorn. The other part of me wants cashews. The other part of me wants almonds. And I think I'm going to go get all three. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Dylan. I am. Fruits and mangoes, strawberries, peaches. I'm glad you said fruits with an S because you just named all of them. I never had pomegranate. You like it? We got some cantaloupe in there. We got some bananas in there. We got some grapes in there. Apparently, I have ice cream in there, but you know, I can't do that. Been doing so well. Yes. A lot of people do that. I used to say, no, I like to eat. I definitely like to eat, so that's not that. But I am very mindful of what I eat, though. I don't generally do ice cream because of the milk and the dairy. So, but I didn't know my aunt got me some ice cream. I was like, dang it. Because she almost got me cheesecake. And I was like, no, I don't want no cheesecake. And she was like, well, you didn't eat the ice cream. And I said, wait, what ice cream? She said, the ice cream I bought in there. I told you. I did not hear you tell me that you bought me some ice cream. And I was like, God. Ugh. But also, ice cream goes really great with bananas and nuts. And I have banana, and I have nuts, and I have vanilla ice cream. And that's like, this, what? You talking about my dessert of choice? That would be it. That would be my dessert of choice. That's my unhealthy snack of choice. But yeah. My healthy snack of choice is cashews and almonds. If I want to throw a little razzle dazzle in there, then I'll add cranberries, dried cranberries, for like a trail mix, if you will. Yummy. What kind of ice cream? I'll take the cheesecake. We get dehydrated because all our foods have too much salt. I drink a lot of water, actually. I do drink a lot of water. Salt gives high blood pressure. But you know, pink sea salt is good for us too, though. I think it's the type of salt we're ingesting, but if you need to, you know, we need salt though. Yeah, I like vanilla ice cream. Hello, Rasheen. Hello, hello. Oh, hey, Q. I missed you. I mean, like, you know, scrolling. Hey. Melons, cantaloupe. I can't forget about the dragon fruit. I have not tried the dragon fruit yet. Pineapples are good. Oranges. I like the cuties. I'm not big on oranges. And that could be, you know, I grew up in Florida. So I feel like, you know, Florida oranges. I was like, I ain't about that life. But your taste buds do change every 8 years or so. Until now, I like the cuties. I never liked oranges at all, but now I like the cuties. And, yeah. I like apples. I like I'm pretty much all fruits and vegetables. I have not tried. Is it soursop? Is that it? I have not tried that yet. And they do say soursop is really good for cancer fighting. If you know of anybody that is fighting cancer, soursop, they say it's really good for that. Mm. At least you come with a salad. Yeah. Did he? I missed it. Oh, do you eat ice cream? Generally, no, but I did bite this one today because it broke. I think when I was all them handstands, it kept it chipped off, and it was just annoying me. So I took care of it. I like, but no, generally no. That is one thing that I had to essentially unlearn, right? Because people who bite their nails, you can tell that means they're stressed, anxiety, stress, overthinking, overanalyzing. Yeah. So when you see people, yeah. What you worry about, boo? Clock it. Do you bite your nails? In this chat, do you bite your nails, huh? Hmm? Yes, Nandy. Cuties are supreme, yes. Ooh, mangoes, yes. Cannot forget the mangoes. I would love a mango tree. Avocados and mangoes, onion, tomato, blueberries, bananas, cashews, almonds. Yeah, I'm good. And then whatever I don't have, I'm going to Dean's house to get the rest because I don't need them all. Okay, nice. Asia's Haitian. Asia is a Haitian. She's one of them Z's. What? No, never did that, even though I go through anxiety at times. Okay. I have 10 of them. Caribbean Dean, she got the heritage. You're welcome. Thank you. Here. I'm at the bottom of the chat. Oh, what? Florida? What do you mean? Oldest city. If you're just joining us, please like and subscribe. We go live every night around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. And we would love for you to hang around, join the chat, and also hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we go live. And if I could add, it would be great if you could go back and watch this live or any of our previous lives and help us get to our 4,000 watch hours. Thank you. 10 toes down. I love it. I love it. So, if you're just joining us, we were talking about, well, fruits and vegetables and all that good stuff. But I did want to tell you that tomorrow, even though it's essentially all month long, but sow the seeds, reap the rewards, go out on dates, be creative, take risks. June is a quantum leap month, which means that everything that you are wanting to manifest is going to be accelerated. So take the time and put out your good. Take the time, take action, do the things that you are looking to accomplish, and see what happens. Reap the rewards. You got this. You got this. Having a cookout. You having a cookout? You ain't telling nobody? You just not telling us? You didn't want to do it on Memorial Day? No? Okay. You have so many days to do cookouts in June, right? Because you had like Memorial Day, you could have did it. You still have Juneteenth, so that's just like a new cookout day now. Then you have Father's Day, you know. My birthday. If you want to donate, you can click the link in my bio. Okay, let's see here. Now we taking risks. I'm gonna be the chef, chilling. What can you cook, Noel? I love you. You love everything, Nandy. Is there anything you don't like, Nandy? Anything? Don't need me and my queen. Got the handle. Make sure y'all take some pictures while y'all outside. Put it on your profile picture. Since y'all ain't made it to JC Penney's yet. Y'all be seeing them JC Penney pictures. I'm the best troll. Are you the best troll, Noel? I don't like olives. I like olives. Olives are pretty good, tasty. Don't like when his knee pumps go flat. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I'm about to go get me a snack. Yeah. I'm about to get me a snack. Oh my God. Nandy. Robert, you fell asleep on me. So, are you sleeping better, Robert? Because you did release some energy, right? So I'm curious to see how have you been since, because what's today? Today's Tuesday. Yeah. You doing housework? What? Right. He slept so hard he missed the contenders. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Wednesday now? Oh, thanks. Yeah. You woke up early. Hello, King. Too late for that. These not Pringles. They're not bad, though. All right. They're also like a little bit. Oh, that's why. So, it says June 16th. So, what's that? Like next week? That's why a little bit stale. I will finish them. Right. This is popcorn. Robert slept through four. Four, Robert. What you dream about? I should have made my own, but right. Why? Am I crunching too hard? You don't like the ASMR? You did say that, Deem. You actually did. You sure did. Do I have any goals for June? Or any summer goals in general? What happened? Thank you, King. Not for every day and night. Thank you, Dean. It's just good energy. Good vibes. Yes. All work-related goals. I do have a trading course. I have a goal to finish by the 15th or the 8th. Okay. My goal is a handstand, which, ooh, y'all. Sometimes I feel like you be going backwards. Already? Good night, Miss Fat. Hey, Miss Fat. Yeah, my goal is to handstand. And then what's my other goals I gotta do? To stay in alignment. It's easier said than done. Do you know when you're in alignment? Can you feel it? Is that a no? Or do I need to repeat myself? You ain't ready. Hey, Ben. This is like a snack, but I am mindful of my eating habits right now. In this new season. Plus, when you be doing handstands, I don't be trying to have too much extra weight. You know what I'm saying? Anybody like exercises for your shoulder? Oh, I should ask Miss Fit. Dang, you probably should too. And you got any exercise for? Oh, yeah. Ooh, that feels sore right there. For shoulder strength. Would y'all do push-ups? Thank you. You ain't ready. I get a sense of control. What? I get a sense of comfort. That's one of the ways I'll know. I just naturally adjust. Okay, so that's your alignment. You get a sense of comfort. But not comfort zone. Right? And alignment for me just means I'm putting forth the effort I need to accomplish something and not procrastinate or underperforming. Okay. Shoulder press. Anything at home? You know my mind is in strength and conditioning, so I should. Yeah. I just. I'm just curious of what else is out there that I'm probably overthinking or not. I haven't thought of yet. Push-ups, dips. Dips? What are dips? I thought you left. I gotta get up at 6 a.m. Oh, I just want to get something to snack on. This twig has to hold up my entire body. Both these twigs, so I need to get them to be a little bit more they gotta be sturdier. You know what I mean? With all these requests, Eric, yeah. You got me dropping popcorn. How is squats gonna help my shoulder? Man, I disagree. I like my beauty sleep. My telomeres get longer every time I feel like I get 8 hours of sleep. And I'm so much more productive when I get a full night's sleep. Now, I think we got off here, what time? At 3, 4, 2? What time did we get off here? And I actually got up at 9, which was good. I used to get up at 5 every morning for months. I would get up at 5 a.m. and journal. And mind you, that was before I started this live. Because the way we were going, and I started to feel very disjointed. I don't like broken sleep. I get sometimes you have to get me to the bathroom. But usually even that is broken sleep. Because you have to get up from your rest to go to the bathroom to try to get back to sleep. And so, getting off here and trying to get up at 5 a.m. to do my journaling and then trying to fall back asleep, it just seemed off. Now, I will at some point probably get back to it. But just chat, if I got back to my 5 a.m., this would change. Because I would want to sleep at 10 to get up at 5 a.m. So, there's some things we're going to have to work through as we navigate this scene. But I do think sleep is very valuable to us. I like sleep. And I think when I wake up, I'm prettier. I'm beautiful. Hey, BB. Thank you so much, BB. I did my makeup today. I didn't go as... I actually scaled back a little bit today. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Dean. Oh, no, Robert. We already did that. You was asleep. We already did that. He was asleep. You was asleep. You was asleep. Don't start nothing now. Wow. Okay. I can't reach it. Yes, BB. Calm down, calm down. Come back, come back. Oh, tell your friend Emily hello. How old are you, BB? Since they're talking about chokeholds in the chat. How old are you, BB? You're 8. Welcome. I think you might be the youngest we've ever had in our chat. Are you out of school for the summer, BB? Yes, I'm probably going to go to Missouri. Okay. Well, enjoy your summer, baby. It sounds like fun. I'm trying to think about it. Have I been to Missouri? I don't know. It sounds like it's cold. Have fun. Sesame Street 8. Last night brought up memories. I'm like, I'm looking for my girl Sarah. Cause not the one from last night, but the other one. They used to be fighting with Dean. I'm first. I was first. Maybe when Dean comes back, they'll both come back the same day. First. I meant Chief. Where is Chief? Hi, Emily. Are you and BB the same age? Oh, good. Girls trips are fantastic. Fantastic. How are you, Emily? You're a big bird. I like birds. Miami. They don't know where they're going. That's a stark different Georgia and Miami from North Carolina. You know how long that is from? Miami? Miami from Jacksonville is 6 hours. And they're already in Florida. I vaguely feel like I heard that ending. Baby, I am in my late 30s. I had a birthday coming up in 2 weeks. I'll be 39. I'm almost 30 years older than you. Oh, you're 9. Okay. Well, then I'm 30 years older. Don't say that. We're not getting rid of Sesame Street. Oh. My little sister would know how old you are, and my friend and my okay. I mean, we'll let things fall where they fall. In this season, I want you to solely work on yourself. And I mean, do the work. Because in this season, you will get the biggest shifts. Last time I did a quantum leap, it was last year. And that's when I went to Kenya. I went to LA. I went to New York. I went to Texas. All within like 6 weeks. I was like, boom, 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 boom. I got them all out the way. So, you know, I like to travel. But I gotta manifest some more corn to do what I want to do. So, that's what we're gonna do. So we can just go and stay for a while. So I can do my fitness stuff from a different country. You watch Sesame Street? What did you watch? Yeah, we had PBS growing up, so I have a love for PBS. Your mom is 25? Oh my gosh. How old am I? Your mom is 25. Wow. Okay. We're okay, Aysia. We're okay. Well, that's cool, BB. Time goes by really fast. That's what I know. Thank you, Noel. I wrote that in my journal today. My ears like fine wine. I agree with you. Speaking my language. But you never watched it like as a child? I'm 32. Why would I watch it? You play cartoons? Isn't video games cartoons? That's the same thing. But we love Elmo. Hello, Wicked. No idea. That means, Kim, if you watch Nickelodeon Cartoon Network, that means you had cable. That means you had cable. Because they was not on regular television, okay? I'm trying to think what age I got cable. We got it at some point. I can tell you when. That's why I don't care too much for TV. Did I tell you the average person? This is why I also stopped watching TV. Because the average person spends 8 years of their life watching television. I do not want to spend 8 years of my life watching TV. That is crazy to me. Okay. I'd rather be asleep in my alternate universe, catching these dreams, preparing. And be watching all that TV. Coin. Eric, not corn. Coin mean money. You be sitting in the front. TV excited to see Elmo. Elmo. Mm-hmm. You're literally the only person. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that.